signal where I am. It's fucking dog shit. I.e., well, actually, no, you see, I was going to stop that then. That's why I'm doing this. So I was going to say it's dog shit. It's non-existent, but dog shit exists. So it's not literally dog shit at all. It's something completely different, which is the absence of anything, which is nothing. So yeah, there's no signal. Fucking hell. Oh man, am I gonna? I'm gonna fucking upload this. I don't give a fuck. I've got to get over myself. I take myself way too fucking seriously, man. Not all the time. I'm not as bad as I used to fucking be. But still, there's always work to do, isn't there? Yeah. So I think I was saying earlier about trying to schedule time for painting around the work that I've got existing. And trying to fulfill my work obligations as well, because I'm going to repeat myself loads on this, but again I don't really care, because this is more exercise in getting used to talking with the camera there. There we go. Nice one, thank you very much. Yeah, I just get used to talking with the camera there, you know, because I mean, you can obviously tell I'm self-conscious as fuck. You know, I've got this curse where I'm really vain, but I fucking hate how I look. So it's not good. But you know, I've been working on that as well. I've been doing a lot of self-work. I'm, like I've said again, a bit of a wellness wanker, but it's been a smackhead, done it. Especially one that's like completely fucking suicidal all the time. You know, I mean, life's fairly hard sometimes, but it's good, you know, I don't mind it. But I'm not precious about it either. I think the fact I'm not precious about it is one of the reasons I don't mind it, you know what I mean? I'd quite happily fucking die in my sleep tonight and not have to do that ever again. Or not even have to, you know what I mean, just have a complete absence, like as I said at the very beginning, absence of anything, that would be fucking nice. But you know, it's coming anyway, so fuck it. Might as well enjoy myself while I'm here and all that. So that's what I try and do. And yeah, I enjoy my job. You know, like I say, part of that being a wellness wanker thing is I listen to a lot of podcasts and shit about health and well-being, like just diet and shit like that. But they talk a lot about, I can't remember what I was saying. Fucking hell. I am going to upload this because this is awful. But yeah, I just I don't know. Just try and enjoy my life as much as I can. You know what I mean? It's all right, innit? This is fucking pointless. This is absolute dog shit. Actually, now I'm doing this so that it'll be so bad I can't upload it. I do kind of. I'm very self-aware. I'm just aware that I'm a fucking right dickhead at the minute. You know what I mean? I'm hoping to get to a better place. Who knows? So work, yeah. Like I say, I like my job. That was what I was going to say about it, about being a wellness wanker and that. You know, they're always going on about like how it's good for your like mental health and that, if you can get outside a bit and if you can exercise a bit and stuff like that. So like yesterday I got to this job and fucking I wanted to put the mix in fairly stiff, but I couldn't set up a mixer there because the street's like super narrow and there's cars needing to get past and shit. So I thought I'll do it with my big SDS and a massive fucking paddle. But because I'm mixing it stiff and it's concrete rather than cement, the SDS just isn't up to the job. It's just like fucking, you know, it's just trying to kick the bucket down the fucking road. The mix is too thick and what have you. Well, I say bucket, it's like a big flexi tub that I was using. So it's like, right, plan B, fucking hand mix the lot with a shovel. It's the best part of a ton. But, you know what I mean, I felt great when I went home last night. You know, jacked and tanned and all that. It's good. good. Oh look, view gets pretty for you now. Like, oh, it's been awful so far, hasn't it? Fucking hell. Well, look, it's a shame because best of it's off to that side, and I've just gone past it now that I've turned the camera. Oh, here we go. What we got? This hill can be a bit of a nightmare. You probably can't tell from camera how fucking steep it is. It's dead steep. Like Milker Hill for all my fucking old white crew. Although I think a bit of it might be a bit steeper in a minute once we get past all this shit. I do quite a lot of work up that road to my left there. Built this like kind of big mansion fucking house up there. It is trick as fuck, man. It's really posh. But that was one of the things that made me decide I wanted to go out on my own, because it was a massive second dome. I didn't know it was a second dome while we were building it, you know what I mean? I'm right fantasist as well, so in my head I'm thinking, you know, somebody like fucking might retire at this, somebody worked hard, fucking whatever, you know. Try not to imagine that it's just be some privileged cunt that was born with a silver spoon in your mouth. Although being born with a silver spoon in your mouth doesn't make you a cunt, you know what I mean? You can't help where you're born, whether you're rich or poor. But yeah, when, you know what I mean, it was a lot of work. It's a really nice house. I mean, it's off at top. It's got 7 fucking bathrooms. Like fucking cinema room, big curved balcony, all sorts of shit. I don't know what's going on here, but matey down there still got his brake lights on. Oh, I see, it's the bus. Got trouble up ahead. But yeah, we were building that, and it went towards, it was kind of sort of middle at build that I found out it was been bought by somebody who wanted it for a second home. And then he turned up as well, and he was a fucking prick. Just not my kind of guy at all. Like, wanted a place to bring his mistress, I think. Complaining about like fucking rail workers being on strike when he's got a fucking £1,000,000 house, you know what I mean? Some people got fuck all. But yeah, because it delayed his train, he had to get his chauffeur to drive him down instead. Nice one, thank you, man. Yeah, he's fucking grumbling. It's just and like there's a housing crisis in Cornwall. There really is. Like this, I think I said on way in, like Mousel and whatever. It's all second homes and Airbnbs. But what that means is there's fucking nowhere to rent hardly for like young families starting out and what have you. And the property prices are massively beyond the sort of average local wage, because it's mostly like service industries, really, you know what I mean? Like my lad's a chef, my eldest boy, and in winter in summer he's working like a fucking lunatic. Honestly, the hours he does are just fucking mental. And then in winter he's, you know what I mean, he's like struggling to get a full day's working. Come on, I'm waiting for you. Yeah man, there we go. Sweet, no worries. Yeah, so it's tough, you know what I mean? Like and as well, you know, like a typical fucking virtue signalling kind of person backing a cause, it affected me, so that's when it became a bit more important. Obviously, but yeah, like a few years back when I moved out of my ex-girlfriend's place, well, we'd split up, but I was still living there. I'd gone back there for a bit because we were still kind of talking, we were still alright, and I was staying in that studio I had in Gold Sydney. I had no heating, fucking didn't even have hot water. It was like balls of winter, which is why I didn't stay in the spare room. It swallowed my pride a bit, because I'd told me to fuck off at that point. But no, actually that's not true. That's not true at all. You know, it was complicated, it was messy. It was a good lass. But yeah, I was staying there and I was looking for somewhere to rent, and honest to God, I mean, it was like end of lockdown. I think half the world had decided we were going to move to fucking Cornwall. Yeah, so I was living there. I was living in the studio, and then I moved to Hannah's house, and I was trying to find somewhere to rent. And I'm not shitting you. I had like alarms set on my phone, like 5 or 6 times a day, to go off to check the property pages, check all the fucking sites online, see if new properties had come on. Because I'd had the notifications off them all for a while, but sometimes they didn't come in till an hour or two after a property had been put up. And by that time, all the viewings had gone. You couldn't even get to look at a place, let alone fucking try and get a deposit on one. And that was like that for about fucking, oh man, 2 months I think. It was a fucking nightmare. You know, I didn't want to be at her house. You know, I just wanted to try, I wanted us both to try and move on from that point. It obviously wasn't working. I mean, even after I moved out, I went back and smashed our fucking heads against that same brick wall for another 3 years, on and off. But, like I say, you know, bless her, she fucking, you know, I don't know if she was just, I think she was just frightened of dying alone, as much as I, you know, I think I did a fucking nothing. She's quite a calm person, or tries to be, and obviously I'm like a fucking spaniel in human form, but with a really potty mouth, so yeah, she used to wince pretty much every time I swore, so you can imagine, bless her. But yeah, so I got my place then, but I got my place, like I say, spawny as fuck. Honestly, I'm like a fucking cat sometimes. The look I've had that I've not deserved, I've done nothing to deserve whatsoever. They were building these new houses at the top of Mares Iron for like local housing association, like a council thing. And a mate of mine that I was working with, Fat Ginger Matt, bless him, struggles with his sexuality. It's like he needs to come out of the closet really, but he just won't. He's a nice guy though. But anyway, yeah, Fat Ginger Matt says to me, why don't you see if you can get one of them properties in Mares Iron? Sorry, I'm so amused by my own fucking joke there. He'll never hear it either. Oh dear. He said, why don't you apply for one of the properties in Mares Iron, like the Live West things? I was like, I'll fucking never get one. You know what I mean? Fucking single guy. You don't give properties to people like me. It's been one of my lines all my life, like that. People like me don't go to university. They don't give houses to people like me, you know what I mean? People like me don't get fuck all. Shy kids get no sweets, all that. Well, shy bairns get no sweets. That's what my mate said to me, he's got me doing all this fucking shit. That one Fat Matt, by the way. Fat Matt says to me, apply for one of these properties. And there was about like fucking 3 days left on deadline for applications. And I put my application in. And they got back to me and they said, yeah, you're exactly right for it. I had local connections. They've got to be real, you know, they've got to have rules and regulations about how they give out properties, because it's just, let's say, there fucking aren't any. I mean, people trying to buy, Jesus Christ, the prices are so inflated. Yeah, I'm not going to go off on a tangent about that. But yes, they got in touch with me and said, yeah, you've got local connection, because my kids live in the neighbouring village and it's part of the same catchment area. And you know, they'd spoken to the mum and she was saying, yeah, he's a good dad and he wants to have the kids with him like half the week if he can. You know, and that'd be good for her, because obviously she was on her own with them, struggling a bit, you know. I mean, I was there helping her support. I used to go around her house every night after work, like hang out for an hour or two. Just, I don't know, like kind of being dad, I guess. I mean, when we first split up, I used to stay there 2 or 3 times a week. It used to drive me other girlfriend's head in. Because I think she thought we were still fucking sleeping together or something, which we weren't. Not like that going on whatsoever. We were just like, you know, we had autistic twin kids that needed bringing up, and like on a Saturday night, she couldn't take them swimming on her own. You know what I mean? Mike used to be hilarious. He'd be in the pool like trying to fucking drag your arms off him, and be, let me drown, because he just wanted you. He didn't want to be fucking controlled in any way. That one, that fucking Lou. But yeah, it was kind of nice. You know what I mean? It like just let the kids feel a bit like there was family still, you know what I mean, and then sort of phased that out slowly, let them get used to the idea bit by bit. Hurry up, easy, right, just sneak through here quick, yeah. But anyway, I'm just rambling about my life now, aren't I? But I guess that's the kind of thing I'll do, but I'm trying to, I want to be more sort of art specific, I think. Just talk about art, but I do like philosophising and stuff. You know, I listen to a lot of stuff about philosophy, and I've read a lot of philosophy over my life. Oops, there's it. I'm a terrible driver, by the way. I'm always hitting curbs and shit. But I've not run anybody over yet, so we're doing good on that front. And you might have noticed I'm quite a considerate one. I like to give way and all that nonsense. You know, it just makes it easier for everybody, doesn't it? Including myself, because lots of people smile at me, which is nice. Cheers, thank you very much. See? Yeah, right. Anyway, I think I'm just going to wind this up because I've got to go shopping. I've got to give my mate a shout and let them know that I'm going to be back. So if they want to come and have a walk with me and Bonnie, who's right there, fucking partner in arms. Yeah, if you want to come for a walk with me and Bonnie McGee, see, there you go, over at fucking curb again. I am busy thinking about this wank as well, to be fair. 2 in a row's fairly uncommon, I won't say rare. Right, yeah, I'm going to wind this up and I am going to upload it. I don't know how I'm going to go about uploading it, whether I'll upload it to because it's really awkward. I can broadcast from my Facebook Paintings by Gareth McCorry page, but I can't broadcast on that in such a way it goes on my Instagram. But I can't broadcast from Instagram because I haven't got 1,000 followers. Not likely to get fucking 1,000 followers with content of this quality neither, am I? Yeah, but I want to get my YouTube. I want to start uploading stuff to my YouTube channel again. I need to figure out how to basically do it once and have it just fucking go everywhere. But I don't think I can live broadcast on YouTube either. And I know that Facebook don't like YouTube links in its algorithm. It pushes them down. You heard me? Like fucking some kind of tech bro. Done it again, and I said I was going to wind this up and just carried on waffling like a twat. Yeah, so if anyone knows how any of that shit works, 3 or 4 people that might see this, let me know in comments. But I don't know, yeah, because I've been doing them on my thing on Facebook, but they're not going to Instagram. I don't know if Instagram lets you do videos this long anyway. Fucking hell. I've got a lot to learn, clearly, but you know, I'm pretty good at learning stuff. That's all I really ever fucking do. Like, I think I've said before, I don't do fiction. Just, all I ever listen to is like documentaries and shit. Don't do stories. Don't like people making stuff up to fuck with me emotions, you know what I mean? Right, anyway, I'm off. Catch you later.